Hello everyone, my name's Andy, or Andrew, it's up to you. This is my new channel, and it begins again. Because life seems to go in circles, in cycles. I was hoping you'd join me on this journey, and hoping that we could get to explore some new ideas and concepts, do some experiments, try some fun things. I was hoping that you could join and subscribe and like this channel. So without further ado, let's begin. I've never shared this recipe with anybody before except for a few of my family. This is how I make my pizza. I'm not going to give you what I put as far as how much I put for these two ingredients right here. But this is sugar, yeast, and garlic salt. This is oregano, and this over here is basil. Now, I have 1 packet of fast-acting yeast, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of garlic salt. Here's 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and 2.5 cups of flour, 1 cup of warm water for the yeast, for the pizza. Here we go. Hello everyone, my name's Andy, or Andrew, it's up to you. This is my new channel, and it begins again. Because life seems to go in circles, in cycles. I was hoping you'd join me on this journey, and hoping that we could get to explore some new ideas and concepts, do some experiments, try some fun things. I was hoping that you could join and subscribe and like this channel. So without further ado, let's begin. First, we combine our flour, which has already been sifted, 2.5 cups. It's always good to have a little extra just in case. So I do have some put on the side. Our ingredients: the garlic salt, the oregano, and this is the basil. First, let's mix these up. Start it on low. Turn it up a little. Get that nice and mixed in. It's good to have a spatula sometimes to get down the sides on so it can mix really good. That's pretty good. Now let's add the yeast and the sugar. Oops, let's lock that up first. Nice and mixed in. And I know usually you put the water in, but this is fast-acting yeast. It's instant yeast, sorry. So it's already alive and ready to go. Let's add the oil and then the water. Don't want it too fast. Now we can add the water in slowly. Water will get all the way around. There we go. Just let this mix up really good. You can always adjust your ingredients, and I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. Let it up just a little more. My father bought me this mixer in hopes that I would start my own pizza business, but maybe someday. We'll see what happens. Now it's starting to get together really good. Starting to mix. If you see your dough's kind of dry like this, you can go ahead and add more water. Let's do that. Starting to come together now. So just a touch more water. I'm just adding minute amounts of water, and it's already starting to come together really, really nicely. Ooh, that was too quick. There we go. This is what we should have. A ball of dough. Now all that we need to do is just cover this up and let it sit. Let your dough rise and sit in a warm spot. My kitchen's already warm. The oven's going. So we'll let this rise. And when I come back, I'll show you what it looks like after it's risen. And this is what the dough looks like after it's risen. It's been rising for about an hour and a half. And we're going to start to roll this. First, give it a nice dusting of flour right on our parchment paper. We're going to take half of this dough, make 2 pizzas out of this. Put this other dough aside. Cover it back up. Put a little bit more flour on top. Just push it. Now we're going to dust our rolling pin so it rolls it out a lot easier and it doesn't stick. Let's start to roll this out. Give it a good turn. Get some of that excess flour off. It's okay if there's a little excess flour because it's all going to get cooked in and baked in. It'll be good. Okay, while I get this rolled out, let's take a little break and I'll come back and show you what it looks like after I'm all done. And this is the finished pizza. I added a little bit of chicken on there. It's just about ready to cut. The ingredients for the dough was 2.5 cups of flour, 1 packet of yeast, 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, your preference on how much you want for the basil and the oregano, 2 tablespoons of oil, extra virgin olive oil, and 1 cup of water. You may need less or more. It depends on how the dough comes out. But yeah, there it is. You guys have a good evening. One side note, I forgot to tell you about how much sugar to put in. That's 2 tablespoons of sugar. Otherwise, the yeast won't rise. You guys have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.